That's all you can see.
$601. Okay, that's good.
So, okay, I'll change this. Oh, I see. Hopefully we'll get this up for you. Okay, so it's on this table there.
That's cool.
Well, you're the, that's your cord there, yeah? I have a Bob right here.
And everybody knows everybody.
There you go. You're in action. Okay.
You wanted to...
Yeah, I need copies.
I don't think so. That's what I did.
The thing that we're working on is, you know, that discrepancy, the community noted. And we left all of the stuff at home. We left it all at home.
Jesus and Rocky, General Cheers. Okay. Want to get another one? No, it's okay. So I fall will have a little excitement. Oh. Oh. No. Yeah. No, I don't see anything. I don't see anything. You were asking for anything?
Yeah. We have to get the information about how the room have to. I think the people that are in the room should realize that.
I mean, I should say that.
I guess they're scared to be on camera. These mics are really good too, so pick up everything on here.
So,
We have 3.
Well, she works hard.
it's only 5 after 6, we're still.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are all custom codes. See that? Dan needs 8, but that's here for anybody. That's it.
You got your from last night?
Thanks.
Yeah.
What's it called to?
No.
Finance policy?
Hey.
You handed out finance policy? Yeah. Here's custom election code, unfortunately. The stapler broke down. And, got that from last meeting. This here is the draft time. Election code.
Just for your information. Nothing to do with tonight's meeting.
Yeah. Hello?
Any hands this one?
Camera. And if anybody objects to that camera being in here, you may say so now. Because, is there any objections of the gentleman for the camera here? What's your name, sir?
Ryan Slater.
Ryan Slater?
What's the purpose of it though?
Just for personal use.
Just what?
For myself.
Okay.
Documentation.
Hey?
Just for your personal use?
Himself or nobody else?
I have no problem
Are
with
you
it.
okay with that? You're okay? You're okay? All right, no objection. I got no objections. Okay, I just want to, before we start the meeting, I want to state that the purpose of this meeting is for community awareness. And we want to introduce our new financial committee members that we have here. They're not all here yet. And it's just for information only. We want to explain the terms of reference and the roles of the committee. And we're not here to answer any questions, we're here to take questions, and hopefully we will be able to answer those questions at a later time. So, having said that, I want to introduce the Financial Committee, and for the purpose of the people that don't know you, would you please stand and introduce yourself? We have Jean here, we have Sharon there, and we have our learned friend there. I'm sorry if you didn't.
What went in?
Yeah. Anyway, we'll start with Jean.
Hi everyone, my name is Jean Buck and I'm a member of the Peguis band. A mother of two, a grandmother of seven. I have been selected to sit on the Finance Committee. Well, Dean, turn your phone off. And I have experience in accounting. I've been with the Brandon Friendship Center as a bookkeeper for a couple of years. I've ran the treatment center in Peguis for 17 years. And in that, deal with budgets and staff when I was financial statement.
Speak louder because she
And
can't hear you. She can't hear?
I can't hear anything. Okay. I'm standing here. Can everybody hear me over there? Okay, my name is Jean Buck. I'm from the Peguis band. I've been appointed to the Finance Committee. I have some experience in financial matters.
Yeah.
I've been a bookkeeper accountant at the Brandon Friendship Center for a couple of years. I've ran the treatment center in Peguis for 17 years. In that, you deal with budgets and staff and government and whatever. And I've also worked with the band for 8 years. And during the 8 years, I was put into membership and also working in payroll. And I have 2 children, 7 grandchildren. And right now I am retired. I drive school bus part-time. And that's about it. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. No, I've been appointed to Finance Committee through the council, I'm assuming.
The paper that you have.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
That's what I've been reading all night.
Yeah.
The other lady behind you, Sharon?
Hi, my name is Sharon Mason, and I'm from the Bear, from Peguis. I was appointed to the Finance Committee, and I have extensive experience, a lot of experience in financial management. I was a manager of a women's shelter for 12 years. I worked at the hospital in Peguis for a number of years. I've also worked for the Peguis band for 4 years. I worked at the Meeting Foundation. And I worked in Selkirk, so I've worked a lot of places. Right now I'm not working. I'm sort of semi-retired, but I'm doing a lot of, I sit on various boards and meetings, so that keeps me really busy. My area of management has been always in family violence and health, so, but throughout all of my work experience, I have worked a lot with financial, like doing budgets, payroll. I have experience with the audits that are done on an annual basis. So I'm happy to be on the committee. I just started, so I don't know a whole lot about the role. And I look forward to it because I think that I can do it. I mean, I know that I bring all my experience that I've had over the years. So we'll see where it goes. Thank you.
So Sylvia. Sorry, I know I'm getting old, but senior moments there.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sylvia McCoy, aka Holy, you would want to know? I have 2 sons. I have 9 grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren. I have been appointed to sit on the finance committee. I'm still thinking about whether I want to be on it or not, because I definitely do not want to be a token figure. If I'm going to do something, I want to do it, and I want to do it right. That's what I've always endeavored to do anyways. I have had the opportunity to prepare budgets, assist in audit preps. When I was the director of Peguis Family Services for 13 years. Most of my career, my professional life has been off reserve. I haven't really, well, I've never worked for the band. So this is a new experience. But I look forward to learning and to, see if I can do the job. And if I can, I will stay and do it. And if I feel that I can't, then I won't. Simple as that. And I'm glad to see us all here tonight. Thank you.
We also have another community member who's not here tonight. His name is, what's his name? Glenn Stevenson Jr. And we also have, we're waiting, and that wouldn't be known till after the elections. The 2 councillors will be assigned to the financial committee. And then also that we will have appointed to this financial committee will be a chartered accountant. And whether, I'm not sure where this accountant will come from. We are hoping it would be an unbiased individual that doesn't come from BDO or has anything to do with the band previously. So we're working on it. I'm going to ask Jim to give us a brief background, a step backwards, why we have to establish this financial committee, and it goes way back to our previous years. So, Jim, maybe if you could explain and speak a little louder for that lady.
Sure, okay. I should tell you that Chief Glenn Hudson is on his way here, but he's running a bit late, so he'll be here shortly. Can you hear?
Yeah.
Is that loud enough? Okay. Now Brian is taking a video here, and Brian has told us, Brian Slater, is it?
Ryan Slater.
Sorry.
Ryan
Slater, right. That he's taken a video of the proceedings here tonight, and it's for personal use. And from what I understand, that means it's not for public use, right?
Right.
And it won't be posted anywhere without our permission.
Right.
Right. Okay. Now you don't have to consent to a video being taken of you, but unless you have objections, if you do have objections, you should state them now, and if you don't have any, we can proceed. Okay. The purpose of tonight's meeting is simply to share information on the appointment of the Finance Committee and the finance policy, and what the finance policy says about the finance committee roles and responsibilities. It's all in the finance policy here. And this was adopted by the council in 2009. And it was adopted in response to the Department of Aboriginal Affairs had contacted written letter to the band saying that the band needed to flesh out rules and procedures respecting accountability, transparency, how finances are managed in the community, basically. Because they pointed out that there weren't policies that governed how budgeting is done, how monies are managed, and so on. So INAP wanted to see the principles of accountability, transparency, and redress, what the mechanisms are, what the rules and procedures were to allow that to happen in the community. So the council at the time had to respond to this because the option was, you know, if we didn't do this, the council would, or the Department of Aboriginal Affairs would impose third-party management on the community. And so over the next 3 years, the council adopted a number of policies. I think there were 26 in all, and that's been handed out. All of the policies are on the Peguis website. So this is one of the policies that was adopted of ACR August 13, 2009. So we've already had 2 meetings. One meeting was held in the community in Peguis, December 17th, I think it was. And we had another meeting last night in Winnipeg, or 2 nights ago on February the 5th. And tonight it's Selkirk's turn.
Okay, excuse me.
Okay?
I just got a text here from the chief. He says the cameras have to be removed from the meetings.
Got so much time.
Sorry, what?
The chief just texted me. He says, Ray, need to have cameras removed from meetings.
Why?
There have been.
Excuse for that.
Yeah.
I'm a band member.
He's a band member.
I have family in BC that want to see the stuff that's happening in the community.
You want them to see my text, that's all it is.
Well, you tell us what your text says.
Nobody voted on it? Nobody has any
There wasn't a
objections?
vote.
Well, nobody has any objections to it?
Except him. And he's our chief. He's the one that's supposed to be speaking up for us.
He works for us.
Yeah. We're just his members.
Hello. Yeah.
And I have relatives in BC that are band members. And they want to see it too.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It's just as important to them as to us.
Mr. Slater.
But there are.
Okay. All right. Are you on your way here? Okay. He's just told me that we can't continue until he removes the camera.
Okay.
Did you say why?
He didn't say that.
Well, they should remove the cell
We're not,
phones.
he says it's a governance meeting, it's not a movie, that's what he said to me. So I just,
Doesn't he know the difference between a meeting and a...
We have to respect the governance committee and.
What about the members of the band members?
The cell phones are the same thing. You can take pictures, you can have your microphones on them.
You can tape off your phone too.
Yeah, you can tape right off your phone, so maybe you guys should maybe just shut off all your phones.
okay,
If your phones are shut off, you wouldn't have got that message until you got here.
And he said it wasn't public use, but
Yeah, it's for his
yet
family
he's
members.
saying that he's gonna send it out to BC for them to look at. That's public to me.
That's my family,
I don't care who it is, it's still public.
but they're band members.
It's not my family.
Band members.
Well, they can't.
Everybody has equal opportunity to see these things.
Well, that's too bad.
How come there's no opportunity in BC for them to see it?
Really too bad they can't.
The community has removed cameras from the meetings in the past in Peguis when people have been filming the meeting, taping the meeting. Council has asked them to remove the camera in the past, but the chief, maybe we should just wait for the chief to get here. And
Just put it away, man.
You don't have to stop rolling.
Sit on
You have just as much right as somebody else, buddy.
Yeah, you can.
did you say what time? Huh?
He's on his way.
It's been lying all the time. Let's go for a smoke. Nothing's happening till Glenn gets here. Isn't that right?
Yes, love smoke.
Yeah. How are you doing? I got my jacket.
Yeah, that's the problem, Yeah, we'll just wait. No.
Do you know if there's going to be a ballot station in Selkirk?
Who are you talking to?
You.
Me?
Yeah, would you know?
For
For nominations and elections?
For nominations, no.
No?
It's they're mailed in.
They're mailed in, eh? Oh.
Yeah, for nominations.
Just asking, I wasn't sure.
But for voting,
know everything.
Well,
Go to office there.
I don't know a lot, but I don't know if you know everything.
Go away from. I'm just kidding. Hello, Mr. Sanderson. How are you doing?
I guess we're waiting for mine. Oh,
I'm not gonna brought 2 tapes.
How's arms you made?
Yeah.
How you been?
Just talk to people.
I'm gonna text Terry. Text Terry Nelson.
Maybe I'll tweet out. I'll wait for you in there.
No, he'll call Glenn and tell him.
No, I said I'll go wait for you in the BLT lounge.
Chair. This is what Terry said. That's what Terry Nelson said. He said keep them. Hello. Hello. No, I'm just videotaping. I'm just videotaping. The Glenn doesn't want it recorded, and they're not going to proceed with the meeting until I turn it off. What do you think I should do, Glenn? Might keep on doing it. Don't turn it off. Yeah? Okay. Well, could you give him a call? Could you give him a call? Mom, I'll wait for him to get here. And that's what they're waiting for anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gene, you're so...
I don't like, even in Rosso was the same thing, like when they come out, nobody had any objections to it.
Well, it went out for a
But I guess there's nothing to hide. It's a band meeting, band member. I want to share with family members out in BC who aren't aware of these issues. Can you do me a favor? And I'll owe you one. Contact Glenn. And just tell him. Yeah, I know. Yeah. No, I understood that, yeah. Okay, I'll do that then. Okay.
Yeah.
It's funny from Terry.
Dave, you're watching?
He said don't turn it on.
Okay.
Yeah. He said it exactly what he said. He says, pull a bee.
Okay. Busy, busy, busy. Just get in here.
Like you can have your thing.
That chief is disgusting. I just can't stand him.
There he is, maybe the he goes challenge him. He goes, don't stop. So show me the time again on the camera. You have to go back a bit farther. Okay. Oh. 6:53, waiting for the chief. Okay.
Oh, he's wearing an AB-10 sweater.
What are you doing?
Putting anybody's face on it. You're just taking the face.
Yep.
No cover?
Hey, Jim?
I just want to make sure, is everybody else out there smoking? Everybody's back?
Sylvia, is she gone?
Yeah, I'll just go on. What's going on?
Why is there a camera here?
Said he's taking it for personal use.
Did he ask anybody?
Okay, I guess we can get started and we'll wait for Sylvia. Before we get started, I have to ask you, I'm sorry sir, but you have to put the camera away please, before we continue.
Can I have Glenn ask me?
Pardon me?
Can I have the chief ask me?
Pardon me?
Can the chief ask me?
Chief, can you ask me to put the camera away?
Well, I think nobody gave authorization to do that on a personal basis.
I'm a band member.
You just don't record anybody on a personal basis.
It's a band meeting
It's not a bad meeting.
But you said you were going to share that.
with my family.
Yeah, how do we know that then they won't stream it or post it on YouTube? You can't give that assurance.
Why would I?
Why would you?
Yeah, like I have no reason
You
to.
said it's for personal use.
Yeah, it is for personal
It's
use.
not personal.
My family?
Used in the past, Ryan, so.
I'll tell you what Terry, your good friend Terry told me. Don't stop recording.
Well, that's Sherry. Okay, what are the other? We have one elder. We have one elder who doesn't want it recorded because you said
I'm not showing anybody's faces except you guys that are sitting up there.
No, you were videotaping the other people that were speaking.
I was pointing that way, but I wasn't recording.
Oh, how do we know that?
I think Ryan, that just out of respect for people's privacy and individual issues like that, we've never recorded meetings like that sitting in a corner.
Well,
If you want,
we have members,
if you want to
family
record
members in Brandon, family members in BC.
If you want to record it, you should ask the committee first of all in written.
Well, we did until you made a phone call.
Well, because you're invading people's privacy. That has happened in the past.
No one said anything.
And where it was edited.
No,
And it was
she
changed.
objected.
Yeah,
She objected, but then when you asked again, she didn't say nothing.
Oh, yeah, she did.
I didn't say anything because I didn't know he was gonna send it out to BC.
Well,
Well,
nobody
that's
knew.
not personal use.
Nobody said anything until Glenn called.
And if people
Well,
want
no,
want the
And
issue,
that's when all the questions.
I
and
said that
everything-
before,
Yes, she did. She did.
before Glenn phoned me. And I said,
No need to have a camera in here.
What do you think, Jim?
So if you don't put, I'm asking you one more time, would you put your camera away, please?
And if I don't,
We call a meeting, shut it down.
call a meeting then.
Well, I think, in fairness to the group, the rest of the group, we can't have one person shutting down the meeting.
yeah, I don't know where you come from, Ryan, but You know, all you have to do is just put in a written request to them if you want to record, but that hasn't been done. And people,
Every time that I've ever tried to email you or any of the counselors, I've never got a reply for anything.
I'm sure you could get my number. Everybody knows my phone number.
I've emailed you plenty of times, Glenn.
It has nothing to do with Glenn.
No, I'm just saying, I'm a bad member. I have every right to do this.
None of us got a
You have no right
request.
to do that. You're invading people's privacy by doing that.
Whose privacy am I invading? I'm pointing directly in front. Nobody's being filmed back here.
If that's the way you believe, Ryan, I don't think it's appropriate. But they're saying you have to put in a request to do that. It's as simple as that. People have done that before, and they were asked not to record individuals.
And I'm not recording individuals. I'm recording what this presentation's about.
Can I have a word, please? You know, we're here as Peguis band members to try and share information. There's a lot of issues in our community, a lot. We are so divided, we're separated, there's so much hate. You know, because of things like this, and we worry about a camera? For God's sakes, we have bigger things to worry about than that.
Thank you.
One another. Work together.
No, we're not together.
As a community.
Sylvia,
People gotta come together as a community.
So having a camera, having papers taken the other night and a camera here tonight is going to bring us together?
What is a camera?
It's not a, hey, if I see somebody filming me and I don't give them permission, I have the right to say, do not film me. Okay?
Well, do you have a cell phone?
I have a cell phone, but I've never taken a picture with it.
Cell phone's on, but you can't sit there with the camera on.
I don't take pictures with my camera. If I did, I would want to ask somebody. You want to look at it? There's some pictures of my dogs.
You know what? This is a
You know.
We came here for a meeting. We didn't come here to talk about cameras, and we didn't come here to talk about cell phones. So get on with the
What did you
meeting.
bring up the cell phone for then? You brought up yourself. You know?
Well, why can't we agree to disagree and let them audio tape it, but not video?
Why?
Is that something we could do, or we can't even do that?
We
Can we agree on something?
I'd do that.
I mean, I drove a long ways to get here.
Yeah, to argue. Yeah. It's you. Hey? Same as the other night. Yeah.
Well, who has the right to talk?
I know she has the right to talk, but look at her
Well,
face
maybe then you
too.
guys should listen to
Well, we were listening. The issue is, do people want to be filmed or not? There are privacy laws that are so strict you wouldn't believe. You know? And if you want to be filmed, you know, you have the right to say, no, I do not want to be filmed. There's no notice here that we're going to be on camera. There has been no request to me or to anybody here that, do we want to be filmed? I don't want to be filmed.
I don't want to be filmed either, but
I don't
that's
want to
not
be
the
filmed.
point.
Yeah.
Can you turn the camera off of me?
Yeah.
Is it on now?
Yeah, it's on.
Yeah,
Yeah, can you turn it off?
No, I'm not turning it off.
Well,
then I'm not prepared to sit here with you. Sit there.
Are
Thank
you
you.
prepared to sit with any of the Peguis members?
I sit with many Peguis members many times. I've never seen you at a meeting.
Well,
I've
I
never
only
seen him at
started
a
out the
meeting.
meetings because
I've never
I should be
seen other
heard too.
people at a meeting. I'm not prepared to sit here.
You're
I'm not
not prepared to take what
I'm not
Peguis
prepared.
members have
I'm
to ask.
I'm not prepared to sit in front of a
You should be
camera that I
prepared to be
did.
answering Peguis members, but that's how you got your jobs.
What job? I don't work for Peguis. I've never worked for
Well, what are you
Peguis.
doing talking for Peguis people
Because I
then?
can talk and say that I
Well,
don't want
that's
to
what
be
I
filmed.
mean. Peguis people have
Who
a
are
say.
you?
They
Just
should
to
be
say-
able to say what's on their mind, and I'm here to
Well,
listen
go
to the
ahead.
finance.
Go ahead.
Well, what are you here for
I'm
then if
saying,
you're not a Peguis
if I'm
member?
sitting up here, I do not want to be filmed.
But if
Everybody
you're not a
here,
Peguis member, what are you
I
doing
am
here?
a Peguis member.
But you're speaking on our behalf.
I'm not speaking on anybody's
Well, what are you
behalf. I'm
doing
saying,
then?
Me, personally, I do not want to be filmed. Period.
Okay.
Well, you shouldn't
understand
be
it?
here if you're not a Peguis member.
I know he's filming. But he has no right, and if he uses that, gonna pay the price.
I know all the laws about privacy.
He knows all the laws.
I respect the elders, but there's a lot of people that aren't here to hear this stuff that can't make it here.
They have every right to be here, but it's their choice not to.
There are going to be more meetings about this, and this is one area that hasn't been clarified in policies that the council has adopted in Peguis. But it has arisen in the past meetings, when people got up and asked people to turn the cameras off. They did. They respected the people and left the meeting, or just turned the camera off.
But it's not fair for people that don't want to be on camera and,
I can just record the audio.
okay, turn the camera off. I have no problem with audio.
Well, even audio is a problem.
What's the problem? First you say it's video, now it's audio.
It's the same principle. It's the same thing.
Well, I know I'm certainly, I still want to be on camera. People don't want that. They're stating here some elders and other people in the back.
I could just record the audio.
I think the proper way to do it, this, Brian, is just to ask the committee for permission to do that. That's all that's needed.
It was asked before you got here, and nobody had any.
I just phoned and asked how's the meeting going, and they said somebody's recording, and we've never done that in the past.
So what's there to hide? There's nothing to hide. It's all for bad members, right?
Record that. There's nothing to hide.
So what's the big issue then?
Privacy. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, but the meeting is over. Thank you.
Thanks.
Huh? I got no cap money to get home. I got my cap money to get you. One for now. That's it. You came here for nothing now.
Very different. Okay. I'm going to get this heated.
You leaving me too?